Alright guys, what is going on? So this is day 2 of working on the yellow Cobra. We have a flywheel that is resurfaced. We have a transmission that is fixed of its major cavity. We have the yellow Cobra. We have an XD Stage 2 clutch, Ford Racing throw-up bearing, and a new Ford Racing clutch fork. Couldn't think of the name. So we're gonna be installing that on the yellow Cobra today. We're gonna be getting this thing up and driving, hopefully. As far as I know, everything should go smoothly. Really shouldn't say that, but yeah, I'm gonna go get the transmission out of the truck. I had my friend Sean weld it up. He did an awesome job. So the hole is fixed. Originally, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it back in. Then later, you know, you guys commented. I thought about it a little bit, and I'm like, you know, that hole in the transmission, we don't want to take the transmission back out because the bell housing cracks. So we're gonna go get this thing, get the transmission out of the car and start working. All right guys, so we have the transmission right here. This is where we repaired the bell housing. So the cracks are fixed and the hole is filled in, so we shouldn't have any issues with this separating. The goal with this is not to cosmetically, look, perfect, but the goal was to basically strengthen this. But I think it came out really good. I think Sean killed it on that. So we are going to be putting this in there along with our new clutch. Again, XD Stage 2 clutch, new clutch fork. First thing I'm going to do is put the flywheel on the car. The flywheel has in fact been resurfaced. So we have our brand new Ford Racing fork and Ford Racing throw-up bearing. This goes in here, that goes on the trans. This pushes in the pressure plate and that makes things work. So let's not mess this up because I have done this before years ago, but I did put the throw-up bearing on wrong, so I'm just gonna make sure that that's right. Stick that in there and we should be good to go. All right, so you wanna make sure that this basically moves nice and smooth, nice and straight. This is the part right here that pushes in the clutch and makes it work. So looks like we got full range. We hooked it up with the pivot ball. It's not gonna fall out. So we're gonna put the transmission back in. All right, so this is the mid pipe I pulled out of it, which is technically an off-road H pipe. Now, I have chosen to not use it because this was the stock mid pipe and someone put this in, which it's not terrible, but look at how much that right there necks down. And that can definitely hinder flow and horsepower. So we are not going to be using this. Anthony actually has, I believe this is a MagnaFlow X pipe. These cats have actually been gutted out, so this is pretty much an off-road X pipe. As you can see on the bottom, those basically were gutted. So I am going to be using this one in the car. I pretty much got everything bolted up. I forgot to film me putting the drive shaft in. I got all the electronics in. We got the clutch cable on. So now I'm just gonna put the X pipe in and we're pretty close to done. Been kind of taking it slow. Had a little bit of troubles getting the transmission in, but I did get it in by myself. And yeah, let's do it. Gotta adjust the clutch pedal. There it is, the 01 Cobra is driving. I am pretty disappointed to find out that the transmission in this has a bad third and fourth gear synchro. So that combined with the Bullet, now I need two good working 3650s, which is really annoying. Especially considering I just put that transmission back in here, which means yes, the clutch works and the clutch is working actually quite well, but that does mean that I am going to have to go ahead and get another transmission for this, pull it all back out and put it back in, and well, that's definitely frustrating, but it does drive. I just drove it around the block. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth, they all do go in, but third and fourth do grind. And it is up to operating temperature. I know sometimes these 3650s will grind when they're cold, but it got all the way up. So that is that. I don't know what else we're gonna do. I'm gonna clean up the shop and yeah, get this thing home. All right guys, so I just cleaned up everything here, put all the tools back. I have to give a big shout out to Anthony for letting me use the garage to do the trans. It is very hard to do a trans on the ground, especially by yourself. So I am very grateful. Anthony has a lot of awesome cars. As you can see in the background of these photos, his beautiful, I think this is Sonic Blue coupe here. Got another red one over there. He's got a bunch of them. He has an 03 Cobra. So he has a bunch of awesome cars. So we got the Cobra out there. I'm gonna go, I guess, drive the truck home and then get someone to bring me back over here so that I can drive that home. So I think I'll film a little bit of driving it around. Again, I'm super disappointed that I'm gonna have to pull the trans out again, seeing that it has a bad third and fourth gear. The good thing is if we just get a 3650, literally take transmission out, and put one in. So, all right, that is it for now. All right, we will be back in a little bit to pick the Cobra up. Looks good. Got amber taillights, got the front bumper on it. Looking pretty. All right, bringing the Cobra home. Lee, give her a cold start. Well, she might actually still be warm. Yeah, man. SLPs. Nice, nice. Third and fourth gear grinds, so we'll get some gas at the BP over there. All right, first drive is down. How was it?
Wasn't that bad.
Gonna put some gas in this thing. Man, Lee's giving it some love. Clean the windshield off. Nice. It's not starting? What? It's not starting.
It's getting power. Battery power don't
I mean, these things are pretty loose, so.
Loose ain't the word.
Yeah.
You free turned it.
Try it now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Lee's like, bro, it doesn't start. Sounds pretty good. There we go. All right, it's alive again. The first thing I'm gonna do once I get it home is put a new set of battery cables on it, because it actually has really bad terminals that won't even tighten really. But there she is, driving, man. SLP loudmouth ones. Pretty good, actually. Sounds pretty good, looks pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I love my truck. Leave my other cars in the dust. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up on the Cobra today. Clutch is in, transmission is in, fixed. Obviously we're gonna need another one of those. If anybody has a 3650 that is known good out there and doesn't want $1 million, let me know. Because I need two of them, one for this, one for that. This one is worse than this one, but that is going to be that. We're going to be doing so much more with this thing. Lowering, coming very soon. I've seen a million comments about it. I know it's 4x4. Drop a like down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and subscribe if you're new. Check out the new t-shirts and sweatshirts down right there from Teespring, and we'll see you guys next one.